There's some plasma rifle ammo. Totally gonna play this game through eventually with the heavy rifle, the plasma rifle, pretty much all the weapons I didn't use in my previous walkthroughs, because it just looks like a load of fun to go in all balls out and crazy. Alright, that's that room. Okay, there's another door in there that's quote-unquote unaccessible, but not if we have something to say about it. I don't know. Open that. Uh-oh. Looks like someone ate way too much Chipotle. Oh, man. Ugh. Jesus. Yeah, man, those jalapenos are just bad for you. You know the guy, who designed this part was just like, oh, I can't help myself. Is there any painkillers in here? No? Alright. And come in here, there's a hypo stim in here somewhere. Here it is. And down you go. Thank you. We want to get in there, but we can't yet. And you want to let yourself in there. How might you do that? We have the code for it. Or just shoot the door down. This is her temporary dressing room, by the way. And we're actually full health. Amazing. Cool. More hypo stims. There's a stop worm, is it? Yep. Stop! Worm time. Nuke virus. Loads of vodka. Is definitely an actress or something. I never noticed how much vodka is here. Well, Adam, here's to good memories. And let's read through here. New access code added. Whoa. Once we sober up. Hey Russ, can you tell the login password that I've set for the station is correct? I think this is it. Password. Okay. So right here is the password for the robot we're gonna hijack in the future. That's where I got it. I thought so, because we were coming down to the end of the rooms we have to loot, and I'm like, I haven't found it yet. But yeah, there it is. And if we take this over, it'll make it into a room that is otherwise inaccessible. As you can see, can't leave. There's a heavy rifle in here. It's really tempting to start using that, but anything else up here? No. Sorry, I could have sworn there was something other. Can't speak. Something other in here than combat rifle and a heavy rifle. Oh well. There's that. Oh wow. There it is. It's the cooling system for it. You know, I'm just curious. Let me mess around here for a minute, guys. Indulge me. All right. Let's also drop you for a second. Give me that. Give me that. All right. I want to take it out. Oh, cool. Oh my god. Look at that. That is so cool. So with the augmentations I have to reduce recoil, this gun just looks absurdly powerful. Anyway, so that's a heavy rifle. I noticed there was some recoil, but for that thing, that was like little to nothing. Oh, I can't wait to use that in future playthroughs. Oh man. Okay, anyway. That's that. We got the code for it. Let me do one final sweep here. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm really, I don't want to say it. Yeah, okay, this was that room that, Sir Crazy Pants was in. We knocked him out. Yeah. Anyway, that's that. Let's make our way back around to upper floor. We're going to be confronting Hough Darrow in a minute. You really, I promise you want to win this. It's going to make the last boss fight a hell of a lot easier. Hey, you're that dude from my apartment building. It's funny how they repurpose some of the faces. Like, at some points you'll be fighting like Graysons. Little Graysons running at you, all crazed out. Do we have the code for you? No? I think the code is Buckshot Breakfast. Or Open Sesame. Shotgun Sesame. Whatever works for you. Let's hack this one. Wow, we got a lot of stop worms. Stop worm. I said stop. Oh, it's RB. Okay. Stop.
Access granted.
just use. Whoa. 400 XP, huh? Wow, that was one hell of a data store, huh? We want to turn this camera off. It's already off, but I don't turn it on accident. I've done that, and it spotted me, completely blew my ghost bonus. We're gonna turn this thing to our friend, even though no enemies will ever go in front of it. There's more plasma rifle stuff. I would really love that gun for the next portion. I would really love to see how it works. If you know what part is coming up, you know what I mean. That thing it's the gun that shoots those giant green energy balls at people. It looks really fun to use in this next part. So yeah, I strongly recommend that you pause your game if you're playing on the console. Don't load. That would just be a stupid idea. And save it. Save it before this next part, because if you don't have the social enhancing AUG, this might be a little, this conversation might be a little tricky. Out of all the conversations in the game, this one is probably the most diverse, because it just goes in so many different ways. And the voice acting and facial animations in this conversation are just awesome. Especially when Hough gets mad at you, it's just crazy. He reminds me of Buck from Far Cry 3, if you've ever played that. Anyway, yeah, this next conversation is, it just looks really cool at some points, and it can be really. Every time I've done this, I've done it a different way and passed it. I've only failed it like once. But yeah, let's go in there and say what's up.
I don't think you want to do that, Mr. Jensen. Disengage lockdown, and whatever demons this station contains are likely to come crashing out on us.
Afraid to die, Darrow? Or just unwilling to face what you've done?
Oh, I know what I've done, believe me. I take no pleasure in it.
And yet you still did it.
I did what had to be done. 20 years ago, I gave the world augmentation technology. I thought I was giving it a bright future, but instead I gave it the means to destroy itself. No law, no UN regulation was going to fix that.
People are dying out there. Hundreds of thousands of people driven to the brink of insanity because of you.
I had to convince the world. Before today, people believed we should steal fire from the gods and redesign human nature. But human nature is the only thing we have that gives us a moral compass and the social skills we need to live in peace. Destroy it, and you destroy our very species.
Don't paint yourself a savior in this. What you're doing is insane.
Is it? When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you as they had planned. from the inside out. No one will be able to use the technology I invented to make others into beings they desire. Something we both know has happened already.
You think you're Frankenstein? Killing his own monster.
Actually, Mr. Jensen, I prefer to think of myself as Daedalus, watching helplessly as his child crashes into the sea.
I'm ending this. Now.
You can't. The signal is being generated from the broadcast center at the base of this facility. Panchea's security system has been programmed to protect it, and will kill you before you even get close.
You designed that system, Darrow. You can tell me how to shut it down.
But I won't. You think what I'm doing is extreme. You simply don't understand. For humanity to survive beyond this century, it must abandon ill-conceived notions about transcendence and embrace change. But for that to happen, the hard lesson must be learned. Blood must be shed.
Okay, so there are so many different ways to do this, and it's telling me to go appeal right now. But I've done this with extrapolate, only extrapolate. I've done it with extrapolate, appeal, extrapolate, and extrapolate, critique, blah blah blah. It's crazy. I'm almost positive extrapolate always works on the first.
Humanity needs to be punished.
On the first one.
Pain is the only thing people understand. By the time this is over, there will be no humanity left to embrace your change. The stress and horror you forced us to live through will have ripped it out of us.
I knew there would be casualties, but I thought, over time, surely the human spirit can recover. History has shown us again and again that the human race is hidebound and governed by inertia. As a society, as a species, the only way to elicit any kind of reaction from it is through an act of tragedy, a horrible cataclysm. I regret what I have been forced to do, but given what I know about mankind and the dangers facing us, this was the only viable choice.
Okay, so this one is definitely extrapolate, but I've never even heard that audio cue before, or I've never even heard that dialogue, so let's try it. Once again, this social enhancer can be misleading at times, so do what you think is right, but I'm almost positive it's extrapolate all the way will win most of the time.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong. None of it matters, because this is what will happen now. After today, whatever you say will be dismissed as the ravings of a mass murderer. You were one of the greatest minds of our time, and tomorrow you'll be nothing but a killer.
Ravings of a mass murderer? When the truth is revealed, when people know why I did this, surely they will understand. Don't you see? I created people like you. I made it possible for you to happen. If fate had dealt me a different hand, then perhaps neither of us would be here. Isn't it obvious how fate is now conspiring to overtake us both, to grind us beneath her wheels? We must see this through, lest people like you continue to evolve and destabilize society.
So you can activate the pheromones here and make it real easy. And then I think I'm going to do extrapolate here, but last time I did this, I got like a crazy reaction out of him. He was really angry, and but it looked really cool. Like he was like up in my face and like screaming at me. It was really it was awesome.
People like me? You mean not like you? You changed the world when you invented this technology, but your creation is leaving you behind. And as long as it's allowed to continue, mankind will use it to evolve without you. Until the father of tomorrow is known as yesterday's man.
You think I am doing this for my ego? I never wanted this, any of it. But I had no choice. All of this is academic, Mr. Jensen. As long as this technology exists, men like you and me will still crave it, still do anything to have it, despite the cost to our bodies and souls. Well, today, I have set the dominoes falling to change that. I have altered the course of human history, for a second time. And this time, it is setting things right.
Okay, so she could have activated those pheromones there, but I'm just gonna do more extrapolate.
You can't have the future, so no one can, is that it? Open your eyes, Darrow. Look at what your obsession is doing to the world. When all of this is over, nothing will be left but anarchy and fear, smoldering in the ashes of burning cities. How can anything be rebuilt from
Yeah,
that?
I think we got him.
No, that's not what I wanted. There must be something left, some hope of renewal. Because without hope, there is nothing. I will give you what you want, Mr. Jensen. Codes to shut down Panchaea's security system. But you'll still be in danger. Much of the system is self-determining and lethal. When you see it, maybe then you'll understand. The technology I created will not be the future any one of us desires. Please, help the world understand that.